So you guys were one. I'm hearing a lot of you guys. You guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that. And when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So it's shorter. There you go. Crazy Cat Lady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment. Alright, hi everyone, Martha here. So, today, I might talk about 3 things in my video. This video depends how long this video is. One is just really just me having fun, trying to find some news to talk about with things, and sadly with the stupid strike going on that needs to seriously end because it's making people who like us who do things on YouTube and stuff like that having to second think what we want to do because they say that we're not going to be part of this union if we make videos about their or promoting their stuff because they can't promote their stuff anymore. Any more movies or TV stuff like that. While the strike's going on, they think that we should not be able to do that way. Not all of us are part of this union. Like I'm not. I don't have like these guys don't probably know I even exist. So I'm gonna review these movies, okay, and these shows, no matter what they say, because it's not like they're gonna really know I exist. So yeah, and it's not like they're gonna ask me be an actor or anything like that. And with the way things are now, would I even want to be an actor? The way uh, the companies treat their actors? No, I don't think I would. So yeah. But anyway, there's also since they're rebuild making Splash Mountain into something that smells a bit, I guess, in both parks because even though there's a petition out there that said that there's more people who want Smash Mountain to stay the way there are. I didn't sign it. I do agree with it. I think um it should stay the way it is because really there is no sign of what people hate about the movie and if people actually who have watched it, like myself, um, know that this movie or did history like research about it, like I have, know that this movie, Song of the South, was during the Prohibition era. Okay, and yes, these guys do act like they're happy, but the movie's boring. Only part I really liked about it is the animation part. The rest of it can. So I'm okay with. Part of me is okay with the ride being replaced. Part of me is not because I went on the ride last year before it got Forest Guard game rebuilt, and I liked it. It was fun. Um, they were not take down. They were not remove dip that you go down. That would be still cool, and I don't know. But the thing is, I guess it might be haunted, Splash Mountain, because American Sings as some of the animatronics were in this are in here. Were on part of American Sings, and a girl who was like 16, 17. Her name was Deborah Will Stone. There was an accident that happened in 1974, July 8th. She was like a girl who just freshly graduated high school and went to work at Disney, and sadly, she was while the ride was going, she got crushed in the morning. So yeah, and like trying to when they're like switch characters and stuff like that. So they like kind of a couple years after that happened, they made Splash Mountain. So yeah, so since some of these animatronics were in American scenes like the birds, the foxes, and stuff like that, and some of the frogs, I guess we're supposed to think that her spirit attached to these animatronics, like what is this, Friday Nights at Freddy's? I guess because some of the things happen like while they're like trying to build things at Disneyland per se, um, have been like moved stuff like that when they're as they're building it. So I don't know. Maybe I'll find that article and show you guys the article, but it's like a Reddit thing. We don't know if it's real or not, and I'm kind of like desperate for news since no movie announcements, no trailers to talk about before I get to the before I get to the before I get to Superman and Secret Invasion for you guys. But that's basically it for the somewhat news that's going on today. Like, do I believe it? I don't know. I'm not really. I'm not. I don't. I watch stuff about supernatural stuff, but I don't really believe in it. Okay, but what do you think? I'm just a little desperate for news here. So we got. I just finished watching the fourth episode of Superman Adventure with Superman, episode 4, and we get Doctor we get the guy who makes the hold on, and Doctor Ibo is the bad guy in this one. He is like doing Ivo. I think it's ammo. I've seen this. I guess I'm pretty sure I've seen this monster and this creature be used in Superman is in Batman Under the Red Hood. Batman fights this kind of creature with this kind of robot with Nightwing in that movie. So it's kind of similar to that. So we're actually seeing the person who makes them here, and so yeah. I'm not sure we have seen Doctor Ivo anywhere else, but you might have seen him because I remember a a doc a scientist who betrays Superman in the animated series who was friends with him, and then Superman went bad thanks to Darkseid, and when it came to like it came to like Superman and he joined the Justice League during like one of the seasons of Ultimate Alliance. He was on the side of the bad guys. So I don't know if this is the same exact person. If it's not, then fine. But this guy doesn't trust Superman, and so he like tries to he makes a robot with one of his friends, one of his scientist friends, who's controlling it, and Lois and Jimmy go and stop it because it's like it's just absorbing Superman's powers and stuff like that. And the reason why they're there is because their boss Perry tells them to go and like do investigation and like and order to prove themselves, see if they're ready to be reporters. But by the time they get, because both Lois and Clark go into the office and find stuff there that's evidence that he's a bad guy. And by the time they get back, after he fought him as Superman, it's all gone. I bet it's probably Slade doing it again. And then I guess Lois finds like evidence that Superman is Clark. That was pretty fast. Like she found like a bunch of pictures and stuff like that, and like put it together after like she's sewing his shirt and like seeing his muscles and stuff like that, and the way he's been acting like lately is how much he's defending Superman. So she figured it out, but we don't know how it's gonna happen. So that's spoilers, and I always like make sure to put spoilers on the title. So You watch it and not read it. I'm sorry. So yeah, I always forget to say spoilers and when I do these things. So I'm gonna go watch Secret Invasion because it's not 10 minutes yet. So I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, got done finished watching Secret Invasion and what I think of it. The last episode. Well, spoilers ahead. No end credit scene. Okay, so you watch it. Don't wait. Okay, there isn't one. It's like so it's rare. There's no end credit scene during this Hunter show. So yeah. Um. So apparently, Brody's trying to get fake Brody's trying to So we see real Brody later on, and we still don't know how long he's been trapped. There's like no real hint when they find them and Ross. What is because they find both of them, the real them. So we start out with this episode with a little lie. The lady calls fake Brody, and he says Fury's on his way. We see a Fury going to the compound. We find out all the Skrulls are dead because they had radiation poisoning, and we find the Super Skrull there waiting for us to wait for Fury, and Fury's coughing during this entire time, and he gives the Harvest, which remembers the Harvest has all of the Avengers' powers in them. They were at the in-game battle at the end of the movie, and so they and we find out the face that Super Skrull is wearing is the first human that he killed. So that's why he's wearing it because I guess he wants to. Okay, so they he like is that like to honor him because he had a family and I guess Fury has no remembering this besides the person he's telling this to was not even Fury because when they both get injected by all the powers of the soup of the Avengers, we find out that it's Talos' daughter, Gladys. I always still have a hard time saying her name. And she ends up beating him. They do really great battle, stuff like that. And Fury is actually going after to save the president from the fake Brody, with a little help from uh, the Russian girl. So they're both. So they save the president, and Fury kills the fake Brody just in time for us to find out where the real Brody is and Ross. And so we still don't know how long neither one of them's been there, really. So what? So they really should let us know how long somebody's been there. But they could have done. They could have made like a little, well, still like a flashback. We want to show that in the marbles how long both those guys were there. So yeah, and now the president releases like a statement to like watch like to go find Skrulls, and we find out that he's been killing. He has like sent people to go like kill them, but some of them messed up and like kill actual people. And then while Fury is about to go back to his planet and having a basically another scene still looks like from the Close Encounter of the Third Kind when he takes um Priscilla with him and stuff like that. And yeah, this episode was pretty good. I'm probably gonna give it like a 10 out of 10. Yeah, I like it. It's I like this entire series. Just really wish they would. Only thing I would actually a 9 out of 10. I don't think I don't like about it that they did not reveal when did Brody get taken. That's the only thing I don't like about it. So yeah, because it's confusing. That part's confusing. Tell me when Brody was taken. The rest of it's fine. So yeah. So that's it. And for the story I mentioned earlier, I believe that I do believe that she died. In the news. What was her? Deborah. But the one who died in the one who died in American Scene. I do believe that she died, but I don't believe that she's haunting Splash Mountain. But if you want to believe that, go ahead. So that's why I just want to add that. So I'll see you guys later, like Cameron described, and goodbye.